And what up, everybody? Welcome back to For Publications YouTube channel. On this channel, we talk about zines and DIY publishing. Today is Sunday. You guys know that my Sundays are for deleting all the... He was being kind of a punk butt to the cat, so I brought his ass over here. But yeah, so Sundays are my days where I go through my emails, find all the spam emails that I have that I want to get rid of, and then I delete them. Another thing I do is get the Medium articles ready. And another thing that I'm going to start doing from this point forward is I will be opening up the mail you guys send me on Sundays. And the reason why I decided to do this was for two reasons. One, I think it'll make a better video. Me opening up all the mail that I got in regards to federal publication on one day. I think it'll just be a nicer video. But also two, that a lot of times I'll get DMs or emails asking me whether or not I received it. Because I do it sporadically and I kind of been doing it whenever I attain the mail, I think people don't really realize when I open it, right? So instead of doing that, once again, I think that every Sunday from now on, if you mail me anything and I get it, expect me to open that on Sundays. I have some zine mail today that we're going to open up, but I also wanted to talk about some just overall ideas about a YouTube channel getting things sent into the mail. I think it's something that's a good topic, and so let's get into that today. I think it's going to be okay. So let's get to the email first. This came to me from Flores Couture number 16. So let's go ahead and open this sucker up. There's a note and it reads, "Hello Rich, how are you doing today? I hope you are well. I am sending you a copy of my new zine, Crack Maps. I chose to mail a copy to you because at some point you influenced me. I love your YouTube channel. Your daily uploads are everything. I hope you enjoy my zine and share it on your channel and with your friends. Crack Maps is a play on weed maps, but it covers the other stuff. I focus on the famous Holt Corridor in Pomona, California. I also touch upon Pomona Police Department's enthusiasm to close marijuana dispensaries, yet allow hard drugs, pimps, and prostitutes to fester on Holt. Thank you for your time. I hope you have a beautiful week. Respectfully yours, Gloria Almanza, IG, Flores Couture 16. As always, I'll have the information for you guys in the show notes. I am hella flattered for the things that she said. Thank you so much, Gloria. I really do appreciate everything you're doing. And I really do appreciate it anytime you guys send things in. But that'll take us to the next portion of today's video of like how to get things mailed into you.
My breath catches in my chest until I hear three little words. You got mail. What?
So I started getting things mailed into me as soon as I started the YouTube channel, which was sometime in 2016. Sometime in 2016, I decided that, you know what, I like comic books, I like zines. I had already been reviewing them in a blog because that's how far back I go when I used to blog this shit. But nonetheless, when I started the channel, I decided like, hey man, I want to get shit mailed into me. There's a few things that I've learned since then, and I want to relay those to you guys. One of the main things I want to talk about is you have to get a P.O. box. You just have to. Even if you plan on just selling your zines, I recommend you get a P.O. box. Reason being, in the beginning, I was just giving out my actual address. I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was fine. I didn't think anybody would really care, and I didn't really think I was going to grow. Fast forward to later that year, I had a zine called Jesus the Asshole. And then I got some like hate email. I got 2 of them. And like now, if you look at the channel, I have a hater that keeps running around throwing out really stupid and aggressive comments towards me, right? But like, that's my point of like, imagine these people have my address. And actually at that, the Jesus the Asshole hate mail that I got was the reason why I got a P.O. box. That's when I said, okay, well, fuck, I need a P.O. box because I don't want this person who's mad at me for religious reasons to know where I live. I point to you as, even if you don't think your channel's going to grow, it might. And that's the point. Like, it just takes one person that really doesn't like your content to live not far from you for there to be a really bad situation. Especially for the females, just because we live in a very patriarchal society that is always, you know, fucking drowning women with violence. I don't suggest you guys ever give out your guys' address, right? So just get a P.O. box. Number 2, one of the problems that I did when I first got my first P.O. box was that I would check it every day. And it was taking up my time. Because like, as I always talk about, your energy as a creative is one of your most important things. And so you have to guard it, and you can't just use it willy-nilly. You have to use it at the right moment. So the idea of going every day to go see if I have any mail was just silly of me in the beginning. So I don't suggest you guys do that. Third, you have to add value to the people that mail things into you. I've seen people on other YouTube channels say, well, you know, people send it to me if they want, and they don't want, I don't give a fuck. I think that's a very rude and disrespectful way of looking at it. if people are mailing you this in, and like for me, on the pretense that I will review it, I've asked for these things. People have mailed them in. I feel like there is a duty on my half to do that thing. And so I try to be as mindful and respectful of that as I can be. And I think that sometimes people in the beginning, because they don't take their YouTube channel very serious, they'll ask for people to send things in. And then when people do that, they don't really come through on their half. And that's my next point. That I, for a long time, and you guys probably know this, people that have been following the channel for a long time know this, I was not very organized with the mailing in. Once again, in the beginning, I just didn't think I was going to get that much mail. I didn't think people were really going to respond to what I was doing. And then it did, right? And now I started getting a lot of mail, and I just didn't keep up with it. And what ended up happening was I would review zines that I got that week, and then I would still have zines that I hadn't reviewed that were 2-3 months old. And once again, going back to that last principle of like, that's rude and disrespectful. And so like, that's the kind of learning curve that I had to realize, like, I need to set them up by the days that I received them and review them as close as possible as I received them. I'm caught up now and I have a system now, but this is why I tell you guys this, so that you guys can factor these things in. If you do start a YouTube channel that asks for mail-ins, if you ask for mail-ins, I hope these things kind of help you guys out. And I really hope you guys put these things into practice, because I think they will be beneficial to you as well as the people mailing you things. So that's all I got for you guys today. I appreciate the mail that I got. Thank you so much again, Gloria, boom, for the mail as well as the kind words. Beyond that, you guys please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Lates.